Good evening and welcome back to the Madhouse. And I've only been, we've only been away from the game for game time 4 days. You can't believe what has happened in those 4 days, and I don't know where to start. Let's start with what happened first, shall we? Okay, our injury list continues to grow. Garosabal got flu. And we know that Baselli was injured. Morstat is still out injured, expected to be another 3 weeks. And he actually is our top scorer. He's got 17 goals, and nobody else has got anything. The top scorer after that is Silva, and he is just like, he's so inconsistent, that boy, that I don't know what to do with him. And then, so really, after Morstat, we don't have anybody. That might explain why we're not scoring goals. But injuries, we got 5 players out. We're from what is a very small squad. So we have big problems. Let's go now and have a look at what's happened in the transfer window. And Scott McKenna has agreed to leave the club. We're going to get 18.75 million for him. But suddenly, Boselli got interest from Saudi Arabia. Nothing I could do to persuade him to stay. He's off as well. So Boselli is going as well. So that's me down to my last 2 centre-backs, and one of them isn't a centre-back. Diamande's playing with Ivory Coast at the moment, not expected back until February. He is an Ipswich player, but he hasn't played yet. It's in the meantime, I've got 2 centre-backs. There's no way I can play Boselli or McKenna. He's also a full-back, a wing-back. So not only am I losing a centre-back, another centre-back, but I'm also going to lose a right-back, which leaves me with really only one right-back, and Juanlu. Juanlu, of course, then kicked off as well. Oh, what about me? Why aren't you making an effort to sell me? So he is no interest in playing for us at all. And it just gets worse and worse, this. I don't know how much worse it can get. I have made an offer for this guy who is a centre-back but can also play as a full-back. And he looks pretty decent. He's young, fits the profile that the club are looking for. I'll take anybody at the moment. I've been out in the car park having a look to see if there's any centre-halves or full-backs out there. So we do have, and we have made an offer, but he really isn't interested in coming. I think he just went through the motions, and he probably won't come because I told him he can't play in his preferred position, which is a wide centre-back. Well, with only 2 centre-backs, I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to happen. But so he's probably not going to come, but he won't make his mind up for a long time yet. And then I do have another option. If I go to the scouting, there is possibly another option, and that is Filippo Missouri. He's listed. He's not available to be sold, but he is loan listed. And I've read somewhere that in one of the emails that he's interested in coming. You can see that he's dubious. He does not want to come here. I can't say I blame him, to be honest. So the defence is in an absolute mess. In fact, I can't even put out a bench. In desperation, I went to the loans, and this young 17-year-old centre-back, I've told him to come back from his loan. It's absolutely desperate times now. I'm going to have to play Juanlu. But I really don't want to play McKenna. He's a left-sided player anyway. So I'm going to have to play Bajcetic in this position. Atom is not performing well as a ball-playing defender. He keeps giving the ball away. I've been in the data hub. He is responsible mostly for giving the ball away. So I can't really play Atom but he refuses to play. He makes so many mistakes. He keeps doing it, and he's just giving the ball away. So he's got a lot of learning to do. We're trying to unlearn one of his traits, dribble out of defense, because he can't do it. And we're trying to unlearn that. But at the moment, we are in desperate trouble. I really only have one fullback today. Garosabal is injured, is with flu now. Boselli is injured. Those are my two wing backs, as well as Juanlu. So Juanlu's on his own. Unless I do play McKenna or Boselli, hoping, but I can't play Boselli, of course, because he's injured. Hoping that if McKenna plays, he's a left-sided player, so he's not going to be very good on the right. And Atom is also a left-sided player who's not very good on the right. So it just doesn't make any sense playing him, as he hates me anyway. In all fairness, that was my error, leaving him out of the Premier League squad in the last window. But FM has certainly pounced on this now and left me with a real problem. I did go into the data hub, have a look at West Ham, but they're just going to be way too strong for us. They're just going to totally annihilate us. Up front, we don't look too bad, but defensively, you can say we fall away. I've even got my reserve goalkeeper in because our top goalkeeper is injured as well. So it's just an absolute nightmare. And where we're strong, the game has left us free from injuries. It's taken out my main forward, and it's just taking out my entire defence. Now, it might be just helping me out here, saying, well, you need to change that defence anyway. They're not good enough. Let's give you a helping hand and get everybody out of the club. But you got to give me time to rebuild. But we go into the cup fixture. Generally, in terms of the schedule, we do well in the cups because we are in the semi-final of the EFL, the Carabao Cup. So how we got there, I don't know. But we keep winning in the European competitions and we keep winning in the cups. So maybe we should be optimistic today, but I just can't see how this team can do it. And then in the Premier League, we just can't pick up a point anywhere. It's just an absolute nightmare. And where we should be a mid-table team, we are now in a relegation battle. I do know a little bit about playing against West Ham and have a little bit of... I need to clear all that. I'm not sure I want to tackle harder with James Ward-Prowse in the team. And I'm not sure we're tackling well enough, according to the data hub, as it is. I'm going to run with Bajcetic. I think he's played well. He's been covering. He's a midfielder who's covering there. He's got an average rating of exactly 7 in his last 5 games and 7.08 overall. So he's not done bad covering. And West Ham, I kind of feel we need to try and win possession. The dangers are going to be out on the flanks. I've seen that with Bowen and Elanga. We know about those two and how to deal with them. And I just feel that we need to try and keep possession away from them. I'm not sure about counter-pressing, but we'll do it anyway. And we're going to play with a standard line just to stop these Elanga getting behind us and causing us problems. Ward-Prowse has also been getting behind defences, so need to have a standard line. I don't know if this is going to work. We certainly need to focus up the middle and try to keep it away from Bowen and Elanga. So we're going to go with this team. And I am totally now at a loss in this save. I don't know at all what to do. Absolutely no idea. And I've pretty much tried everything. We're trying this 4-3-3 now, which I've been having success with Aston Villa with. And where's that gone? Oh, it's on all for some reason. God, this game changes. It changes by itself. And so let's go and play. I'm not expecting to win. Are we favourites? Are we? West Ham just beat Everton 5-1. Let's tell them we're favourites. Let's go and play like it. And I'm expecting to see solid performances out there. In terms of the opposition, we know how to deal with West Ham. So we'll just clear this off. Jared Bowen is playing up top. That's a bitter blow. So I do want to type mark Jared Bowen. Elanga, we really want to force him outside. He's not very good at crossing. So as I remember, we'll hard tackle Elanga and turn him onto his left foot. Just give him space. And this guy, I don't know who he is. His West Ham team has changed. Vilmas. I don't know who he is, but looks quite decent. Has pace. Crossing also is very poor and has a weak left foot. So really, essentially, I'd want to bring him inside. But his crossing is poor anyway. I think we'll bring him inside. We'll bring him onto his left foot. It's weak. And we can't hard tackle him. He's more of a forward, I think, that boy. And then Joe Bellingham. They've gone and bought Joe Bellingham, have they? So he's going to be playing as a centre mid on attack, I guess. And not really much I would like to do with him. His decisions are poor, so I might want to put pressure on him because he's young. We'll close him down and put him onto his left foot. We have to make sure the midfielders can't get the ball. Oh, is he? Hello, Fansif. I've never heard of him. But then I don't follow Galatasaray. So. And then Ward-Prowse, of course, is the danger. I have to type mark Ward-Prowse. Just keep him out of the game. We should really close him down as well and hard tackle him. But I'm just going to turn him onto his left foot for now. And the rest I'm not really going to do anything about. Apparently, this guy is not playing very well. So I think we'll close him down just to see if he makes any errors. Turn him onto his left foot. There's a lot of left foot going on here. Which, if they're all left foot being weak, that gives me an idea. Jamal Lewis. We don't want him going outside, so we're going to turn him onto his right foot. And then Ben Johnson is a very, very good player. I think I want to close him down. And that's what we're going to do. And, do I have to watch? I mean, who would be a football manager, eh? With all the stuff that's going on. Them playing Bowen up top has upset the apple cart a little bit because we were able to close Bowen down on that side. We can't do it with this winger on that side. I'm just hoping we can outpass them, dominate the midfield, and play well, score a goal or two. If we can outpass them, then we have a chance. If we can't outpass them, then we're not going to win this game. They usually play play out from the back, but then they're quite direct, getting it to Elanga, and he's trying to zip past people as he's done there. Juanlu, of course, is a winger. He's not used to dealing with wingers. We need him just to shadow him. I don't want him doing anything else. If we can get him to the corner flag, to the byline, his crossing is 10, so he shouldn't really then present any problems. But we have got a little bit of an Indian sign on West Ham, so you never know. You just never know. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that anymore. It's an old expression from way back, the Indian sign. I'm not quite sure I'm allowed to say it anymore, so I won't say it again. We are a bit of West Ham's bogey team over recent years. And of course, our record this year in Cups is very, very good. Our record in the Premier League is abysmal. And we have scored. And I'm talking about this guy. I had to have a word with Silva before the day before the game, and I had a word with him and said, look, your form has been terrible, but I've got faith in you. Just keep plugging away. And lo and behold, he's bopped up in the box and put us a goal ahead. However, that we have a habit of doing this, of going a goal ahead and then conceding 3 later. So we're not jumping up and down with joy at the moment. But so far, so good. And keeping an eye on Bajcetic here. I think perhaps he should play on a cover duty. I'm just wondering if he'd be happier playing as cover. And I think he probably would. He's got a bit of pace and he likes to run around a little bit. So let's give him the role as cover. Having 2 ball-playing defenders, though, there is who really aren't ball-playing defenders. Atom will be one day, but he's just not capable of doing it yet. And Stankovic has caught one. That's good. He usually punches them. But so far, so good. We've had 1 shot, 1 on target, and we are ahead. We're FMing them at the moment. And that's more like the way that I remember West Ham playing. They would play it out defence and then lob balls over the top for these, for Bowen or for Elanga. And we found a way to deal with those. I'm just not sure. And Elanga will deal with, if you send him out this side, he doesn't know what to do. He wants to cut inside. But this winger here, is that him? No. Where is he? That's Bowen. Where's the winger gone? Oh, there he is over there. That's Ward-Prowse. Where's the winger gone? Is that him? Benz Alper. Not quite sure how he's going to play. I think he's more of a forward rather than a winger. So hopefully he might not be as dangerous out there as Bowen. Come on, boys. Just keep possession. Just keep passing. Well, that's not exactly keeping possession, but it's a brilliant ball. And it's now 2-0. And is the referee given offside there? Has he given it offside? I think he might be offside, to be fair. Yeah, he was just offside. But it was a brilliant ball. That's what I call keeping possession. Oh, come on. And dispatched with glee. But that's not a good sign, having goals disallowed. That really isn't a good sign. Oh boy, this is painful. I mean, we have to just keep possession. That is the way to beat West Ham. Play it up the middle. Keep it away from... I mean, in years gone by, we've beaten West Ham when they had 2 DM pivots. It was easier then. They've now got a 3 in midfield. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect things. But at the moment, we're doing well. He says touch wood. And I've got Silva playing as a winger. at the moment. And I'm not quite sure why he's classed as a wonder kid. It's something I can't understand. Xuan Lu, I'm very impressed with at the moment, given that he's so unhappy at this club. And he came to me and said, "Oh, you're not doing enough to sell me." And yeah, he's having a good game out there today. He cares about his football, I guess. Unlike the other two, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, because I have a funny feeling that, I mean, we know Diamonde is in the African Championship, so he's going to be like, he could come back at any time, but the Ivory Coast are going to go all the way to the final. I know for sure. Oh, they're level now. And it's Bowen. We didn't pick him up properly, but it was the mistake was at the near post. Mistake by Badgertich at the near post. Can't blame the defender behind him. Yeah, there's the mistake. It was Scott, in fact, who made the error. Oh boy, can't blame the defenders. But yeah, so he will definitely not be coming back. The game has really got its knives out, and he will not come back until the end of January, and then he'll come back and probably need a rest because he's tired after all those African Championship games. So we're not going to see him probably until the middle of February. In the meantime, all I've got left, because I'm pretty sure that McKenna and Boselli will just hang on now until near deadline day. That's how that's going to pan out. So, due to lack of funds, because they haven't left, I'm unable to bring people in until they go. Identifying people to bring in is one thing. Actually being able to bring them in is another. And this is going to be an awful pickle. And I'll tell you what, if I can survive this save, then I can survive any save. I can survive any save after that. He's a kind of inside forward, and he's playing as an inside forward. But he's looking at him. If we have a look at him, I can. Interesting what you're saying, but this is him. He has a weak left foot. Why would he want to come inside and hit it with his left foot? I mean, his crossing is absolutely dreadful, but his right foot is very strong. And I'm reluctant to push him outside because he'll be sent banging in crosses. I've got a 5'10" central defender in there. So it's... if he's got a weak left foot, it's better to bring him inside, I would have thought, than to allow him to go outside. I really don't know. You've got me worried now. If he had a reasonable left foot or an average left foot, I'd say yes, send him outside because his crossing isn't very good. But with a weak left foot, surely he's better coming inside than going outside. I mean, I don't know. I think we might look at it if we see... I mean, he hasn't, according to the highlights, he hasn't caused us any bother yet at all. The problem came on the Ilanga's side, who I know is a problem. And if we don't deal with him properly, then he will cause us problems. And Xuan Lu didn't deal with him. He's supposed to hard tackle him. When he gets into that corner, he's supposed to be hard tackled, and Xuan Lu just didn't do it. Yeah, I'm going to say that. We're the favourites here. Go and give the fans something to cheer about. I need you to change the game. You have the ability. No, you don't. No, you don't. But you have to lie to your players, don't you? He needs a hard tackle now, doesn't he? He's very, very tired. Need to go and get stuck into him. So I don't know. Suggestions, please. Do I send that winger outside or inside with a weak left foot? He hasn't actually caused any problems down that right-hand side. So what I think I will do is ask Timon. Yeah, he's already doing that. So I want Timon to actually close down on him a little bit more. If he is coming inside, then we need to defend the corners, these areas of our penalty area. So Timon can close down a little bit more on him. And put pressure on him when he's shooting with his left foot. But he looks to me like a striker, but what do I know at the moment? But we're doing all right. It's 1-1. Still in the game. Nobody's having a bad game as yet. This is where I need Atom. Atom was like, he scored 5 goals in the first 3 games, Atom, at the near post. But he hasn't scored one since. And I need Atom to show up and get us a goal from a corner. You're offside, son. You're offside. And you were looking across the line as well for ages. And you still went and got offside. The moment we've limited West Ham to 3 opportunities on goal. We've only had 2, but I don't care about that. This game is mostly about stopping West Ham. And I think we've kept them off the ball. That's why. No, actually, West Ham have edged the possession now. At the beginning, we were looking like we've kept them off the ball. But they seem to have slowed the game down a little bit, keeping the ball themselves. Ilanga is the danger. And if Juanlu doesn't do a good job out there, then Ilanga will eventually win the game for them. The last thing in the world I want is Ilanga coming inside. That's what he wants to do. He wants to run inside with the ball. You're offside, Sam. You're offside. Although the defender ran past him. I'm a bit confused by this one. He might be onside. Yes, I did notice one of the defenders ran past him. He was in an offside position here, but then this right back ran backwards and played him on. Okay. 2 goals for Winkler. That's not something I've come to expect. And these are allegedly, Silva and Winkler are allegedly very, very good players. They're both wonder kids, but they've both been appalling. And maybe it's just taken them time to settle in. It's Moorstadt has kept us going in terms of goals. So when he got injured, it was an absolute nightmare. We're struggling with Ilanga over there, aren't we? There's not much I can do, because I don't have another fullback. At least FM has not decided, because I've only got one fullback, that he's going to have a lousy game. And I am getting some tired players here. And also João Gomez is not playing very well. And Grembach is having perhaps his worst game for a long time. The guy who says I deserve more playing time. Well done, well done. Go on, Grembach, you're in. Go on, show me what you can do. Oh, he nearly curled it in. We are a little bit of a bogey team for West Ham. I think he does need to come off, Grembach. There's one or two players that probably need to come off now. And I'd love it if Atom could get a goal from a set piece. He's long overdue. He was lethal at the beginning of the season. It's why we were winning games at the beginning of the season. He was our top scorer for 4 games. He's from centre back. Thought he was going to have a 20-goal season. Yep, that's more like that goalkeeper. He just punches everything. Gives me kittens. Okay, let's have a look at who needs to come off here. Hey, Mr. K, didn't see you there. How are you doing, my friend? Lee, how are you? I'm good. Good to see you, Lee. So Grembach, he's improved a little bit, so I might keep him on just for a little while. Not much. I think that curling shot has helped him to add 0.1 of a rating point. João Gomez is okay. Scott is on a yellow card, so I want him to ease off the tackles. And I think they're all getting tired because of the press. So I think we need to come off the press a little bit, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Maybe I'll go into a low block. I am going to take Grembach off, actually, because I have players who can play there. Velasco being one of them. Arribas being the other. But Silva is playing very well, so it's not there that I have concerns. João Gomez, I do have concerns about João Gomez. And I think we could probably play Dominguez there, couldn't we? His finishing is a bit dodgy. Marin might be a better option. Yeah, Marin might be a better option. But he's a bit more lightweight. And we'll just keep an eye on Scott. Just want to check that West Ham haven't made any... subs. They have. They've made plenty. Cunha has come on, has he? Whew, not much we can do with Cunha. Don't want to get too close to him. Okay, so slow it down, boys. Keep possession. You're doing a good job. Keep possession. And the idea with this was to try to nullify West Ham's midfield. And I don't know if we've done a good job at that. And whether we're forcing them to go out wide a bit more. I really don't know. Hey James, how are you doing? I was explaining just as I came on air. It's got even worse, James. It's got even worse. And I was kind of thinking I didn't think it could get worse, but it has. Good evening, Ben. So good to see you, my friend. Hope you and your family are all well. So yeah, James, I don't know what's going on. I've now only got 2 centre backs and 1 right back. The things are just going from bad to worse. But at least Atom's playing a little bit better today. Not much, but a bit better. He's been in poor form. The one, Diamonde is the one we've got coming in, but he's not going to be back because I'm guessing Ivory Coast will win the African Championship. He hasn't even played for us yet. And then I'm willing to bet my last dollar that he'll come back and say he's really tired and needs a rest. So we're probably not going to be able to play him until about the middle of February anyway, if not longer. Hi, Saul. Good to see you, my friend. But we need to get a 3rd goal here, boys. We need to wrap this up. We're very good at cup ties. And we've put Ward-Prowse to sleep. Must have got bored. I mean, have we nullified them in the centre of the pitch? Time will tell. I'll have a look at that in the data hub after. We've certainly now got possession back. I just want to go and make a couple of last changes. Keep one in case of an injury, because we are getting injuries. Alex Scott is done in. So we will swap Makengo, I think. And Dominguez will come in here as the ball winner. And Makengo can play as the DLP there. And then Silva is, I guess we've got to go with Timon. Timon we need for the Timon for the not the Champions League, the Conference League game. And then, of course, Silva is tired. So I guess Ari Bass can come on and play that wing role. And there we go. We've got to try somehow and see this out, because I do not want penalties. I don't think my nerves can cope with penalties. You can see how much West Ham are focused down the flanks. There's nothing through the middle. And this is how West Ham play. That was deflected over, was it? And I wanted to go through the middle, and I'd be interested to see the heat maps afterwards to see if our play is focused down the middle and to see if we have isolated West Ham on the flanks. And Atom nearly got one there. He is due one. West Ham, with which they have that forward line. We've been pretty good at dealing with West Ham in the last 2 seasons. In fact, we beat them 3 times last year. Thank you, Saul. I'm enjoying making it, actually, because I'm like getting so deep into the data hub and the chalkboard, and I'm loving that. And it actually is paying dividends. And some of the game plans we've come up with, the Newcastle game plan was outrageous, but it worked. We shouldn't have won that game. We got absolutely battered. But the boys stuck to the game plan, and somehow a long punt upfield managed to connect with someone, and we scored. And late on, there was no way back for Newcastle. But how Newcastle didn't score, I don't know. Must be some awesome defending going on. Send him outside, that's it. Oh, God. He's too good for Juan Lu, isn't he? He's way too good for Juan Lu. Now I think is time to actually shut the game down. We'll go proper time wasting now. I don't think we need to distribute it quickly. And we're going to go back into a low block. Get bodies behind the ball before West Ham get that late goal. And I'm not going to do anything with that. We'll just try and see this game out now. Just get all your bodies behind the ball and get in the way of it. The statistics show we're in control of the match. I do give away so many late goals that we've got to stop giving away late goals. Just keeping an eye on Elanga. I might drop the line even lower now, just to stop giving Elanga space behind. Because Juanlu, there you go. See, Juanlu is not doing a good job with him. So I might drop the line even lower and just stop that nonsense. That's very typical of us playing West Ham, that long punt over the top for Elanga. So hopefully that'll stop them now from actually getting behind. That's better. That's better. They tried it again but couldn't. And there's a long punt from us, which is how you play possession football. But it's okay. 92 minutes are gone. They need to hold on to the ball. We need to get our foot on the ball, boys. Not let West Ham dominate proceedings. Good block. That's what the low block is supposed to do. Get plenty of people in front of the ball or behind the ball, whichever way you're looking at it. I still worry. There's only like a minute left. We are so good at giving games away from this point. I guess we don't have the greatest stamina. We don't have the greatest anything. He's offside some. By a million miles. The only concern I've got about the Villa save is that things are going so well that I might get accused of cheating, which I'm not. And I do worry about that. So I was thinking that I might have to actually play the game live and do all the research and what have you, and then play the game live. So everybody can see no cheating going on here, but because we just won another one. But the thing is that fixtures have also been very good. If you notice the fixtures that we've had teams at the bottom of the league that are, oi, send him off, ref. That was a sending off offence. And we've played a lot of teams who really are bottom of the lower of half of the table teams. So fixtures have been kind to us, with the exception of the Newcastle one. That was I don't know how we won. I'm just going to say that was a good win. I'm absolutely stunned. But we are winning in the Cups all the time. And we got a Premier League fixture coming up very soon, and we're going to lose that again. I actually don't think we edged them out. I thought in the end, I thought we were the better team. And that's been the story of the season so many times. We've been the better team. Possession-wise, we just about edged possession. I think it was fairly level. We were a little more clinical. Our XG was a little bit better. But the thing I'm really keen to have a look at is the pass combinations. And we'll just go for West Ham. There's a lot going on. This is not normal for West Ham. So we'll do West Ham's pass combinations. And whoever this geezer is, Kevin Danso, is the pivot. We want to go for just for the starting 11. And whoever he is the pivot. So everything is going around him. But he had problems linking with Bowen. But if we now look at Ipswich, we didn't play down the middle. Except we had, you can see the star shape here with the passes coming in and out. There's a kind of star shape. I'd like that one to go off a little bit that way so that we'd be involving Winkler, but it paid off, and Alex Scott was at the centre of everything, 103 pass combinations. But we actually did well down the flanks, interestingly enough, despite me telling them to play up the middle. Overlay the heat map. You can see we left the midfield in general to West Ham, but there's a lot of action around Alex Scott, but there's much more going on around our wide players than there is. So it might be an idea not to tell them to play down the middle, because it's clear they don't want to, and it's clear the players see an outlet. And we have Winkler is isolated apart from with Grenbach, but I'll take that. Certainly something to think about. I don't know if we were edging it. I thought it was a contest that could have gone either way in the end. Nice to see him getting on the score sheet. I thought, didn't Winkler get 2? Pretty sure Winkler got 2 goals. No, only 1. What was the other one then? Oh, we only scored twice, didn't we? I perhaps need to tell him that he did well. He's a young boy, so perhaps I need to tell him, good on you, son. So we'll have a quiet word with him as well. So his morale is poor, but it got better a little bit. And now I need to rest them because I've got another game coming up in... Oh, we got Newcastle again. What did we do against Newcastle last time? Lost 4-1. This won't be easy. But I don't have time to go and research Newcastle, unfortunately. As much as I want to. I want to get in to have a look at how they play and stuff, but I don't have time streaming. But I do need to rest the squad. Shall we have a quick look? Just a quick look at how Newcastle played in their last game. Gives you a good idea. Let's go to Newcastle. Schedule Newcastle. Come on. Where are you? And let's go to their schedule. And they won 4-2. They conceded 2 to Bournemouth. And I would say Bournemouth gave them a very good game. And it was very close at the end of the day. They were just a little more clinical. So if we have a look at this. For Newcastle, it's very central down the right-hand side. And I have noticed this about Newcastle. With the good players they've got down the left, they don't use the left very much. And I've noticed that about them. If we just do starting 11 and we go to possession, go to heat map, which I've just turned off. They really didn't. And Bournemouth shape is all over the place. There's no clear direction. There's a little void here, isn't there? There's a huge void. I need my boys to play up the middle. I think they're playing with a 4-2-3-1 with Trippier, it's Dedic now, high up the pitch, and the two centre-backs. I think that's an attacking mid. Oscar Gluck is playing for them, and then they've got a defensive midfield pair. That's how I see them. So I think we need to dominate the midfield. Hey, welcome back, James. Who do you want to win the Conference League? I think it doesn't matter who I want. It's going to be Chelsea. Absolutely, Spike. I'm absolutely loving being on the data hub. We want to keep it away from the right-hand side. We want to try and dominate as much of this midfield as we can. Overload their midfield and keep it away from the right-hand side. That would be the plan. But we are stronger on the right-hand side. Looking at the player stats for Newcastle. Botman had a decent game on as left back, a very decent game in fact, but his rating doesn't show it. Dedic was good, but only had an 88% pass completion. I'm looking for a failure, an abject failure. There isn't one. So overall, it was an even contest. If we can actually just stay with them, pass with them, who knows? So I'm going to stay the same, and I'm going to overload the midfield and try and win the battle of the midfield. I'm not quite sure. Transfer news. 18 million for Joan Lu. Well, I've got to sell him. Only 12.25. I'm on 100% here. We got parts of the deal to be paid off, but 12.5 is good. I mean, it takes another fullback away from me. And soon I'm going to have no defensive players. But he's been wanting to be sold for over a year. So we got to let him go. Hey, Lucas. How are ya? He seems to be behind my can a lot on the pass map and heat map. My striker isn't making any more than 10 passes. But getting right. Yeah, it depends on where you're playing him. I found that in the Aston Villa one, I've had the same problem in the Villa one. If you've been following along with that, Watkins has been very isolated. So what I've done of late, and the tactics are very fluid. It's not just about analysing the opposition. You've got to analyse your own team. And I noticed that Watkins was very isolated. He was playing as an advanced forward or a complete forward. So I made him a pressing forward for the last game, and it worked just a treat. They're not going to be, strikers are not going to be getting 40 or 50 passes out during a game. That's not going to happen. That kind of stuff is left to centre-backs and midfielders. Strikers are doing well if they've got 20 passes going on. He's involved in the game. Have a look at your heat map. See who's passing to him, who's not passing to him. But think about who should be passing to him. And then you'll have some idea. We have a look at our heat map for the last game. It's no good saying, like, sometimes the report will say Garosabal is having trouble finding Watkins. Well, he would, because they're so far apart. He's not immediately going to be looking for him. So we have a look at how our heat map looks. We'll go to passes, all combinations, and we don't need to overlay. You can see, oh, that's not us. You can see Winkler is isolated, totally isolated. But we've got a nice little star shape going on there, which means that all the passing is going to places better than Winkler. Winkler's job is to get in there and score goals, not to be doing frilly little passes around here. So he did, though, however, get involved in 28 pass combinations, which is good for an advance forward. So it does mean that they are, despite what this is saying, they are connecting with him. I think that somewhere we can have a look at Scott and these two together, not in this screen, but in a different screen. We can just isolate those two, and it's in the data hub. And you can see how many combinations were going on between those two. But he passed to him. He passed to him. However, Gomez didn't pass to him at all. Greedy bugger. So he passed to him as well. So he was getting service from three different areas, just not from the right-hand side of the pitch. So I'd say when I moved Watkins to a pressing forward, it brought him a little bit deeper. And he was then able to get, I think he got 19 in the last game. So it had gone up from his usual 12. So when they're getting to about 18, 19, they are being found. Don't forget that it's not his job. He's not there to pass the ball about. He's there to get in the box and score goals. And so that's what he's trying to do, rather than be involved in here with all this nonsense. And also, it might not have been possible for Gomez to pass to him. We'd have to go deeper and into the data hub and the chalkboard. I'd have to have a look at the movement, for example. If I go to movement and I go to movement map, I'll be able to track Gomez. So it might not be, if I'm watching Gomez's movements, I have to remember to pick out which one is Gomez. It might not be possible because maybe he's doing a lot of work over here covering Alanga and the wing back, and he's just not able to get the ball out to him. So this is something that you could use to track an individual player. Just takes time, takes a long time. Move to the pressing forward. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did with Watkins, and it did go up a bit, but he's playing as an advance forward, and he just got 28. But then I was playing up through the middle, so that might explain what Scott was looking for him, why Makengo was looking for him, why Grembach was looking for him, because we were trying to focus in this area of the pitch. So they were looking for him. Focus down the wings, they ain't going to be looking for him. His job is to get in the box and try and score a goal. So you'd have to go much deeper into all this to find out. But try putting him on as a pressing forward, which is what I did with Watkins, and he improved immediately. Maybe 11 could get closer to 10. Hello, Picnaus. That's the only word I can read there. Thank you so much, and hopefully we will continue. The Aston Villa save I'm really enjoying, and thank you, Cyril. There's so many people leaving me messages here. You use the Last FM Match Lab. I'm using 1.4 now with the training. So I think it's pretty much up to date, the match engine stuff. it's not that I'm really having problems with. It's the rest of the game. Do I want to loan Chris Smith? I don't see there's any problem loaning him. I'll have 3 goalkeepers besides him. I don't see that's a problem. We'll accept that offer. Just get him off the books. And yeah, I was expecting this, wasn't I? Atom is now drawing attention to himself. I don't want to sell Atom, but he is being a bit of a pain at the moment. We're only going to get 6.75. Why are they taking all this money off us? All these add-ons. I'm going to reject it because I don't want to sell him. It might upset him. His heading, jumping reach has improved. But I'm trying to get rid of all these traits off him. Tries long-range passes. And that one, I need that to go. He's losing possession more than any other player. So I need that to go. Brings ball out of the defence. We're trying to get rid of that one. Is he going to develop any further at 23? His mentals are going to get better. Physically, he's very good. I believed in him. He was always like, for a young player, he was in the first team straight away. I'm going to reject that offer and see what he says. I just don't want to totally have to reorganize the defence. Ooh. Who's he? I don't even know who he is. Why are you bothering me with this? Tell him to sort off. I mean, what is this about? I don't really want to be dealing with these kind of contracts. Can I tell? Am I supporting Chelsea? Of course. I support all British teams in Europe. Of course I am. Actually, he looks quite decent. I mean, he's quite a low, but he's good backup. And I don't know if he's going to want much money. But can I, have I got that switched on? And he's an under 21. What am I dealing with that for? Just takes up absolute nonsense time. So contracts, player contract discussions. Yes, but under 21s, I've told them I don't want to know. So what's going on there? He's not a first squad. He's not a main squad player. And in fact, he can leave if he wants to. Oh, let's have him chat to him. I don't know. You don't even know who he is. Well, the young come back to me straight away. As things stand, no club considers a deal are willing to pay around 10 million. Oh, this is coming back from the negotiator, the intermediary. 10 million for Joanne Liu. Come on. The game's nasty, isn't it? He's now only valued at 18. I valued him at 30. The game is nasty sometimes. Well, I'm going to take 10 million. Let's put it in the middle somewhere. Let's put it in the middle. What? Let's put it down to 13.75. A Saudi club, I'm pretty sure they can find. What? Oh, that was Juanlu. Boselli is out the door then. How much am I going to get for that? Only 14 million. So that is a big blow. What? You've agreed to offer him a new contract. Scaredy cat. I'd have said you're out the door, mate. Yeah, I don't really even want to look at this. We can try Atom at the near post. It's already on the near post. But that's about it. The question is, do I have a team? And how much money have I got now? 23 million. With Boselli gone, I think I need to go and make a loan offer for this boy. For Missouri. I think we need to get that over the line. He's keen on coming. Total cost of the loan. Total cost of the loan, 1.4 million. We can afford that. We can whoops. I didn't mean to do that. We can afford his wages. An optional future fee of 6 million is good because he looks decent. He might do a good job for us. So if we loan him, I mean, my idea is to loan him. I was going to offer them an optional future fee. Mine would have been higher than that. But I'll go with that. Can be recalled. Now, I'm not too happy about that. But they're not going to recall. They can't recall him until the summer anyway, can they? I did like can be recalled, but loan cannot be terminated. Those two clauses in the same contract. Doesn't make sense. So we'll make that offer. I mean, he's not bad. He's not about. I'm trying to convince myself now. He'll do a job, I think. He's decent Premier League. It says he's the ability to be good Premier League. At the moment, he's just decent. He'll play well sometimes and not play well on other occasions. But he's keen to come, so hopefully we can get that one across the line as soon as possible because I'm running out of players. Have I got any players coming back from injury? 5 days, Alande, Grossable nowhere near, Mostat nowhere near. Meslier another 10 days. Grossable still out. Shuanlu's going to have to do that job for a while. Unless I can put Badgetich in there. But then struggling for a central defender. We've got to get some boys over the line. I mean, that's not going to cost us anything. Boselli has now gone. So I want to start making inquiries about Mane. Already know. Who was the boy I wanted to bring in as well? He's not on my short list now. He should be. Oh no, it was Mane and Missouri. So if Mane comes in, I'll have Atom, Mane, Badgetich, and Diamonde. So that would be my 4 central defenders. So I don't want to make an offer for a central defender at the moment till we know a little bit more about what McKenna's up to. So the offer has been accepted. He is keen on coming, so at least that's the rumour. So hopefully he'll come in. I tend to agree with him to give Atom a rest because Scott McKenna will be gone soon and Atom's going to be playing a lot of football. I tend to agree with that. The rest of it, I'm not sure. Depends on fitness, I guess. Dominguez does need a game. So can we play Dominguez there? He's not very good at it. I think Makengo is better. Dominguez will be better as the ball winner. Some of these boys do need a break. And João Gomez didn't have a brilliant game last time. So let's try Marin in centre mid. We're not going to get anything out of this Newcastle game. I'm going to keep Winkler going. He played well last time. Silva played well last time. Grenbach didn't. So because of fitness, we'll bring in Valesco on this side. What is your opinion regarding mods that make Match Engine more realistic? I think it's awesome, to be fair. And some of the animations we're getting in the Match Lab stuff is really cool. Some of it's really good. Okay, this setup then, because it's quite frightening from Newcastle. Yeah, I mean, the chances of us getting anything out of this. How's the form today? We've only played one. I keep delaying. Jack, I keep delaying. But we've played one and won one. But we're good in the cups. We all know we're good in the cups. Thanks for coming, Impulse. And hopefully we'll see you very soon. We are very, very good in the cups. I want to play the same because I want to try and keep possession, keep the ball from them. I want to try and dominate the middle. I don't want Trippier performing out here. So I'm going to keep it the same. I can't see much point in counter-pressing Newcastle, and I'm going to come back into a mid-block. I don't think Newcastle are going to play with a wing play style. Yes, they are. Which means that Livramento is going to be coming up the pitch here, although Livramento is now playing as the inverted fullback. And what's he playing? 2 inverted. So he's an inverted wing back. He's an inverted fullback. So they will have like this 3 in midfield. I'm guessing Tonali is going to go forward. They only need 2 there. Very strange. Shadow striker and an advanced forward together. An inside forward inverted winger. So it's just these 2 that we need to look after. It's not like we have to look after these 2 as well. Midfield, if you've got 3 in midfield, they should be able to do that job. Alex Scott as the centre mid. I'd prefer to play him at the base. But, could do. Centre mid on support. The centre mid on attack was getting too far forward. So, no. I'm going to try... he doesn't like support duties. So I'm going to try Marin. He needs some game time. I need to rest players. It is Newcastle. We're not going to win this. It's the Premier League. We don't win Premier League games. I'll leave Silva on the wing and Winkler up front. And I think I'm going to go with that. Up against it, that means that we are totally rank outsiders. Probably like if we played 5 times, we would win once. Interestingly, the last time I played Newcastle with Villa, I was able to play it out wide. But their wing-backs are not marauding forward anymore. So we have to... I think they're going to try and dominate in midfield. And Henry. I just got him back. Is he back? Yeah, I want him to go in the senior squad. It's like he's an extra centre back. So he can go on the bench. He's not very good, but he's the best I could do. He's not. A player under offer who's already played for another team in one season cannot play in the next match, or he will be ineligible to go to his new club. Okay, another little... there's not much point in having him in the squad then. Send him back. And we might as well accept these offers then. Except they're not worth any money. Oh, he's already done it. Chris Smith. Oh, I've made an offer to loan Verbruggen until the end of the season. An optional future fee of 3.4 million. The contribution of Verbruggen's 36k wage is paid for the duration. I'm actually going to accept that. He's rejected it. What are you doing? Well, I've got Verbruggen, who's a good goalkeeper, sitting in my reserves, the under-21s. Get him out of the club. What I might have to do... It's getting worse. The loan status. He's available for loan. I've already changed that. What is he doing? Oh boy. Oh. Only willing to pay around 13.75 million. Oh, blimey. This game is playing hardball. Like, these are players that I need to offload. And he's getting on, but his value... What was it? 13.5 they were only willing to pay. £13.75 million. Let's put him on the market for 15. Actually, let's get rid of him. He's not available for loan, so we're just going to get rid of him. They said 13.75. We'll send him out. Set him up for 13.75. And somebody who's just sitting in the reserves worth 14 million pounds, might as well just get rid of him. Oh, I've got an internet problem. There is an internet problem going on at the moment. As if I haven't got enough troubles in this save. João Gomez, this is brilliant training. And Fincroft 6.45. No, I fall into that trap regularly. I'm not going to criticize him for that. If he goes any lower. Can you hear it though? Because, oh no, it's gone back to excellent connection now. So hopefully everything's back on course. Oh, he obviously won, yeah. I need him to lose so he can come and play for us. Xuan Lu, 13.75 million. Let's accept it. Can't be bothered to go through all that. That'll take me an hour. I actually am not keen on bringing him in. So let's not appeal. And let's withdraw from the transfer. So just kind of like, it's too much money for someone we don't know is going to develop properly. Oh, we got an internet error again. Seems my internet connection's playing up, guys. I do apologize. It happens here sometimes. So we could be one place off the bottom after this. I think, though, all this nonsense, we need to try and win at least. Livramento, they are tired. Not that it makes any difference in FM. Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? We just leave him blank for now. Gutierrez, also a very good player. They're a strong team by the look of it. Strong, aggressive team. And he is a very good player. But we'll put him on his right foot. Tonali we know about. Need to close him down, Tonali. And Guimaraes we know about as well. I'm going to attempt to tight mark him and turn him onto his left foot. And then they're very powerful, fast forwards. I'm not going to do anything with him. They're very strong. Normally the wingers will be a little bit... here we got one. Hard tackle him. And I think we should attempt to tight mark him. Anthony Gordon. I want to turn him outside because he has a weak left foot. But he's still a good crosser of the ball, and if he turns and we don't get tight to him and hard tackle him, he'll cross it with his right foot. And there's nothing I want to do with him, that's for sure. And this is the boy. Crossing is 9. He's got to go outside. Send him onto his right foot. I'm going to go with that team. I've no idea, and this way of playing, I've no idea if it's the right thing to do. We shall know very soon. A lot of head in the hand A lot of head in the hand reactions coming up now. Always press Gamares. I thought about it. Always press him. I thought about it because he's done me once or twice with a long shot, which is 12. He's got great technique and a brilliant first touch, and he's done me once or twice with a long shot, so let's close him down as well. Oh boy, this is horrid. Been on your backs for ages. Look, we got nothing to lose here, boys. And off we go. What I do want to make sure is both of these players are not closing down. Cannot afford to do that. I don't want to press today. They're going to out-stamina us. They're going to out-aggress us. So there's not much point in pressing. Their passing is good, and they're just going to pass it around the press. So just step back a little notch. Let them come at us. See if we can do it that way. Play up through the middle. Keep the ball away from Gordon and whoever that other geezer is. I think it's interesting, James, that they are much better players in FM than they are in real life. They're good players in real life, but not as good as they are in FM. And that's what we want to avoid. That's why we do shorter passing, so you don't do that nonsense. That's okay. Fouling him is okay. That means you're getting tight to him. And we don't want to get tight to him until he's gone into the corner. It's really difficult to see us getting anything out of this. But at 15 minutes, we're still in the game. I can only focus on the positives. At 15 minutes, we're not in the game. Is he going to be given offside, though? That was just a weird goal. I think he's all right. I couldn't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. Well, in all fairness, it was a good header. What can you do? Just let's not get beaten 5-0, boys. Help is coming, I promise you. I mean, it wasn't that. It was just a set piece. There's not much I can do about that. It was a pretty decent header from a good player. So not much I can do about that. They've still only had one attempt. We've defended really well against this team. Only one attempt in the first 25 minutes. So we've defended really well. It's just that set piece. And if we can get a one-shot goal ourselves, it would please me a lot. Because I don't think we've actually created anything, have we? But I've only got intention to keep the ball. Stay in this game as long as you can. Hopefully they will get tired. Good save. Because I'm pretty sure they're bound to get tired. We, on the other hand, rested our players and have got... What happened there? What's he given there? And we have rotated the team a little bit. Oh, we have Newcastle fans in here. I think that the result is a foregone conclusion. Unless they get so tired, and if they do get really tired, I'm going to pick it up in the last 15 minutes. if we can just stay in the game until then. 1 is not enough. Oh, what a chance. Oh, what a chance. If that Morstead was there, he'd have popped that one in. That's the type of goal he was scoring. What's the possession like at the moment? It's pretty even, Stevens. So there's the inverted wing back. Oh, wide open. I don't know how the AI is good at making good decisions at transfers. It's just screwing me up in terms of transfers. Unless it's trying to help me. Because I decided I wanted to give that defence a try. Didn't want to change that defence because I thought they did well enough last season to deserve another chance. So unless the AI is saying, look, your defence is shite, don't hang on to them. I tell you what, I'll cause problems for you and then you'll have to get rid of them. So maybe it's trying to help me because I don't think we've defended very well at all. Like last season, we defended like a rock. But we haven't defended very well at all this season. In all fairness, Jack, we also score from set pieces. We haven't scored for a while from a set piece, but we have occasionally scored from set pieces ourselves. That was a penalty. He stopped him shooting. Come on, ref. Unless the ball got caught under his feet. But they're just a good team, Newcastle, and Gordon's just completely made a monkey of Juanlu there. I need Garosabal back fast. Because Juanlu's on the way out of the door now. That will mean that only Badgetic can play in that right back role. What happened there? Who's down injured? Evan Nielsen. So I will only... and Badgetic is not a right back. He's been playing every position apart from the one he likes to play in. So he's having a tough time, Badgetic. Well, we're still in this game. I want to stop it. I just want to have a look at their... Oh, they're still fit, aren't they? They're not really suffering at all. They haven't really caused us too many problems. Get to half-time, boys. Oh, God. Another set piece. That's it. Close him down. Close him down. Good block. Well, defended pretty well, I would say, in the first half. I mean, that strange goal is all they've got to show for it. I just want to pop in here for a moment. Timon 80%. Winkler 80%. Can I have them in their correct order? It's done numerically, isn't it? But Winkler has only been involved in the game 5 times. But we haven't been going forward much. Midfield has been good. It's 94, 96. 86 for Velasco. Who's at the base of midfield? Makengo. Makengo's 93. So our passing has been good. And Newcastle have passed even better than us. The weak link in terms of passing is Kilskoy and Conclaves. So we need to have a look at those two geezers. And then just quickly go in here. Passes. So Newcastle have pretty much avoided. There's a little pivot here, Guimaraes. If we can get close to Guimaraes, take him out of the game, that might help. And then, oops, we've had much more possession than they have in the middle of the field, and we're also quite good down the right. A lot of stuff is going out to the flanks, despite the fact that I'm saying focus play down the middle. But it could be that Makengo is getting the ball and just distributing it, and he's got a 94% pass completion. So I'm not going to argue with that. So generally, I think we haven't put on a bad performance. Where's the stats? There aren't any. So I think that's pretty good. Stats are, we've had 55% of the possession. We are outpassing them in the middle of the field, which was my plan. But it's not paying off at the moment. But if we can target those two players. Makengo's nervous. He's having a good game. Although he's only on a 6.6. So if we can target Guimaraes, I think I might have to get someone tight to him. He's on the right-hand side, our right-hand side. So Marin, he's not capable of doing it. But let's just give him the task. No, not him. Give him the task. Get tight to him. Just get tight to him. Don't worry about it. What we want to do is discourage them. This is a problem now, isn't it? I don't like ball winners being on a yellow. Why is he a ball winner as well? Keep him as a ball winner. I want Makengo as a deep line playmaker. And then I can tell him to ease off the tackles. So if we can pick up Bruno. Also, I want Silva to be going with Gutierrez, because he's coming inside and occupying the midfield. I want him to go with him. And let's go and play football. These boys who are nervous, Makengo's nervous. Get on with it. Get on with it, sunshine. They didn't put Isak. Maybe Isak's gone. We're into the future a little bit. Maybe they've replaced Isak with Ferguson. A Winkler may need to come deeper. But we'll wait. We'll wait on that. He's a bit lonely up the front there. We're just simply not getting any balls to him at all. They may need to change the passing directness to try and get balls up top to him. But we haven't done bad. We have not done too bad, considering who we're playing. He's not really getting tight to him. They're still getting the ball to him. Yeah, nobody's getting tight to him. But he's switched over, hasn't he? That's sneaky. Let's he switched over. Now he's on the left, but he's playing on the right. That's not a good plan then. Not a good plan on my part. They're going to just switch over. So Marin, forget about that. Otherwise, he's going to get dragged all over the place. Maybe that's what he's doing to shake him off. I think we do. Velasco is not playing well, and Winkler. I think we do need to increase the passing distance. Got to do something. Plan A is not working. Let's do that. Let's go standard and standard. Or if they were coming off the back of another game, let's go standard and slightly higher tempo. Let's try and run it about. We've passed the ball well up to now. This is where Newcastle make it too late. And maybe I should take off focus play up the middle now. So we'll just go with that. See if going a little bit more direct, a little bit quicker, see if that has any effect. I'm doing okay. So far, oh, Velasco's injured. Another injury. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Arribas can come on there. How many injuries have we got now? I'm running out of players to put in the team. Certainly running out to put on the bench. Come on, we need to get this ball forward a little bit quicker now. It's not possession anymore. We want to get the ball forward. That's better. If they get tired, then we can run at them, put the ball behind them. Oh, that was close. So they've taken off Guimaraes. That's an interesting... he was tired. So Guimaraes has gone. And he's a centre-back, isn't he? Theet. So they've gone to a 4-3-3 then. I think we want to send him outside. It's like, send off you go outside, leave my house. And who's this guy? Wafer. Cool, they've got a good squad, haven't they? Can't do anything with him. And Theet is a centre back. So how are they playing now then? Still the 4-2-3-1. But Wafer and Ibanez have gone into... So who did I have? Where's Tonali gone then? Where's Tonali gone? Tonali's gone off as well, has he? Yeah. So who's in midfield? Ibanez and Wafer. Yeah, they're good players. I'm going to close them down. Don't want to be giving them too much space. Let's close them down. Come on, boys. We're not out of this game. You create one chance in a highlight, we might get back into it. I was expecting a defeat, but I was expecting a 5-0. So we haven't done bad. Go on, move it forward quickly. That's not quickly. Oh, almost a good pass. That's better. Almost a good pass. Right, have they done any more? They must have faded all of a sudden. We're fading as well, though. Chuanlu, I can't take you off, buddy. You've got to start playing better. I could take Badgertich off. I could move Badgertich over, but he's getting tired as well. That might be one for later. Timon's doing all right. Makengo isn't doing okay. João Gomez. Yeah, he can do that job. And someone up front, a little bit different up front. So Master Stueno can play up top. Yeah, let's play him as a complete forward. And then something's got to happen with Silva. Or Marin isn't playing well, but that's understandable. Let's just go with that. We might have to swap Badgertich over. Five games unbeaten. Same as my Villa now. 5 games unbeaten. Oh, too late. They're just too good for us. Oh well, I was expecting to lose, and lose we have. But at least it's not been, so far, not an absolute battering. But it's another Premier League game where we've gone away with zilch points. We win in all the cup competitions, but we cannot win. I mean, I think we'll go on and beat Man United, and we'll go and probably win the Carabao Cup, which will be disastrous for us because we'll end up in Europe again. And that's the last thing I would want. Causes the problems. It's too late now, I'm afraid. Too late. 3-1 Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, they were like out of sight favourites. Who is playing well? Is it Palmer ruling the rooster? That's why I didn't watch it. I kind of thought postpone the stream to watch it, but I want to postpone it. When is the Champions League final? Is that Wednesday or Saturday? I think it's Saturday, which is when I don't stream. But if it's on Wednesday, I want to watch those two teams in the Champions League final. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a chance here, have we? It's a long way away, though. Come on, boys. Surprise me. Go on, surprise me. Somebody do something really interesting. That was nearly interesting. Just confirmed it. It isn't a Saturday. So is it Sunday or is it Wednesday? I can't remember now. Ho, ho, ho! Get in! I did say somebody surprise me. Juanlu is tired. So I think I'm going to have to switch Badgetive. It is Saturday. So it's coming up Saturday, so it's not a day I stream anyway, so I'll enjoy that. I mean, there's two very, very good teams in that final, and I think it will be an attacking final as well. I think that they won't want... Neither of them are going to sit back and think, oh, I'm going to wait and be patient, and they're going to go for it. And he's tired. He's not going to make... He's not playing well anyway, although he's better now. But I've also got another tired player, Silver, but he's only playing on the wing. It's no big deal. So I probably need to switch Badgetich over to fullback. Bring McKenna here. And Noel Atom can come on. Gamble. And let's put him on attack. Let's go for it. We'll have an inverted winger on support. And let's put this winger on attack. Go for it. He can support you. Go on, go for it. We'll try and get them up the left-hand side. It's risky because they're such a good team. They could score at any time. But we're back in it 2-2. Bit like Bournemouth, we've given them a game. Since we went to the standard passing style with a higher tempo, we haven't got the possession. We had the possession before that. And I think maybe, now that we're 2-2, I should be attempting to get the possession back. Slow it down, get the possession back and see. In all fairness, I'd take a 2-2, but we've still got those attacking players on the pitch. I would definitely take a 2-2. I mean, we get a lot of draws in the Premier League, but this one I would accept gladly with my hands and begging bowl. No worries at all. And now it's time to keep possession again and just do the simple things, not mess about like that. Not sure I mind them having a dip from there. I don't mind them at all having a dip from there. Now that Tonali and Gamaris have gone off, it's getting those cutbacks into the box that I don't want them to do. Oh, I thought we'd given away a penalty for a minute. Come on, boys. Somebody surprise me again. That's not going to do it. Go on, Silver. You've got some energy left. Come on. That's it. Just keep the ball. Be patient, boys. Nice one. We've got attacking players on the right. If you can switch the play. Oh, almost. Oh, they're getting very dangerous, aren't they? Do I need to bring the lines back a little bit more? Stop them getting behind. Probably. Got to desperately hang on to this point now. Good block. So I am going to do that. We're going to bring it into a low block, and I'm just going to lower the line. They just look dangerous going outside. And we've got players who are not... I mean, I've got Badgertich now playing as a fullback. He's not a fullback, so I've got to give him some help. He's not a centre-back, really, but he's been doing an excellent job. He's only 5'10". But he's done an excellent job. Come on, boys, hold on to this point now. You'll have surprised everybody in the stadium, including me, including all the chat. Can you hold on? Nicely done. Come on, counter-attack now. Where's the space? There isn't any. But well done. He's just holding on to it, isn't he? Ooh, Arribas is away. He got past his man. Can he have the pace to get a... Can he get across in? No. But it's okay. We've got a corner. 8 minutes. Where did you get that from? Evan Nielsen's injury, probably. Come on, boys. We've got Atom on the pitch now as well. We could even win this if Atom nods it in. Come on, you owe me one, Atom. It's been a long time. Grembach is just playing for the final whistle, is he? Oh. Come on, Atom. You can do it. A little set piece. Gutierrez is causing me a few problems. I just want to have a look at Gutierrez. I think we just need to close him down. He's very tired. So are we now. We're extremely tired. These boys have done a lot of running today. Come on, there's only 2 minutes left. Hold on now. You got that time, and... Oh, no, you haven't. Stankovic has, though. What are the... So it's 14 shots to 6. We don't deserve to get a point here. We've been second class, really. But given the team I've got, or the squad I've got available, I'm going to take this gladly. Nice pass. Go on, there's a pass on there, nearly. Nearly, he was nearly through. Nice pass, Badgertich. Is it a corner or a throw? No, it's offside. My save right now with Lazio is similarly in poor form, even though last season we came second and unbeaten. Are you having the same problems as me, are you, Jack? It's like, it's not just poor form, it's just everything in this save. Like, even down to the whole of the defence jumping ship now. I mean, it's like thinking Atom wanted to leave at one point. I took a chance rejecting that offer from... Go, get in, Grembach, get in! Oh! That was the chance, but now it's down to Atom to win it. Can we win it? Time added on, added on. Grembach, don't waste time anymore. Final whistle's gonna go. Get on with it. Atom. Oh, no, it's not gonna be. It's full time now. Well, I'll take that point. We got absolutely battered again. But I'll take a point. And especially going 2-0 down as well. What can I say? We've jumped up to 15th. That should make the board happy. heading towards mid-table. Yeah, I'm happy with the draw as well. Velasco's up for 2 weeks as well. Good Lord. Ooh. It's one appearance. They will get another 9.25 million. Yes, I mean, it still leaves us chasing a win. But I don't care about that. We just got to battle through everything. And somehow survive. Well, I know it's been only 2 games today, but it is 10 o'clock now. And it's because of the transfer window and all of the shenanigans that's going on in the transfer window, as well as we had a look through the data hub on occasions. I enjoyed that. I don't know if you guys did. I would spend much more time than that, but it did give me some ideas about how to approach Newcastle in particular. Did give me a little clue that we should try and beat them possession wise. And I think we got close to doing that. I think we got possession wise. It's 52-48. I mean, I think we did a good job in midfield. If we look at the heat maps for Ipswich, we pretty much covered all the pitch. Again, right-hand side midfield and a little down the left. Whereas Newcastle were a little bit more condensed in midfield. I thought it was a brilliant performance to come back from 2-2. I can have a further look at that later and analyse it. But we still can't get a win. We haven't had a win in the Premier League for a long, long time. But in the Cups, we just keep winning. And we have a Cup game when we come back in the next one. We'll be playing against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Proof that we just keep winning in the Cups. So maybe we can spring a surprise and get to the final. And anything can happen in the final. Who knows? But do I want to be in Europe again next season? No, not really. So anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I think it's been successful today for a change. We've gone through so much pain, and we're still going through pain here. Now it's transfers and stuff around that. But who knows? There might be light at the end of the tunnel. Players coming in might help us out. We've got good players coming in. February, Diamonde, brilliant player. So maybe we'll be much better towards the end of the season. See our run in Manchester City, Liverpool and Arsenal. They don't make run-ins like that anymore, do they? So thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a like. Always helps the channel more than anything else. Do appreciate the ones who've already done so. And thank you so much. And all I can say now, stay safe and take care. And we'll be back in this one. What day is it today? What day is it today? I have no idea what the day is today. Is it Tuesday or Thursday? I think it's Tuesday. So we'll be back on Thursday with this one. Oh, I'm having big trouble remembering things. I think Sunderland, I've decided, is going to be Friday and Monday. I'm not sure. I'll need to check. But hopefully I will see you guys on Thursday. No, I don't know what day it is today. I don't know. Every day is the same for me. That's the problem. Okay, I think it might be Wednesday today. I'm gonna check. How do I check that? I just go and do this. It's actually Wednesday. So I stream tomorrow, I think, is it? I'll have to check the dates, the days. It's in one of the posts that I made. Because I revised the schedule. So I'll let you know in the comments. But hopefully, thanks James. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not quite sure which one it is, Sunderland or Ipswich. Hope to see you there. Take care, guys, and thanks for coming. See you soon.